Welcome to the 3.6 podcast on the moving Earth again. This sort of sums up a lot of ideas that we've just seen in this chapter and uses a couple of examples to kind of reinforce some of these ideas. So the law of inertia states that objects will remain in motion. Objects in motion will remain in motion if no unbalanced force acts on them. Boy, that sounds familiar. That sounds like Newton's first law. So let's go back and revisit Copernicus. And he, as you know, announced the idea that the Earth was moving around the sun. And people came up with arguments against that. They said, the argument sort of started like this. Consider you have a bird sitting at rest at the top of a tall tree. And the bird sees a worm, and so he drops down to catch the worm. And if this would not be possible if Earth moves as Copernicus suggested, because the fact is that if the Earth was moving, once the bird left the tree, the Earth would spin away from the bird, and the bird would never be able to catch the worm. And the fact that the worms do catch worms from a high tree seems to be clear evidence that the Earth must be at rest. There's no way if the Earth was moving, once again, the bird leaves the tree would fly away from the bird, and because the bird's no longer on the tree, and there would be no way the bird could be able to catch the worm there. So, but you can use this argument, you can refute this argument, and really it's all about looking at the inertia of the bird. So, Earth is moving at 30 kilometers per second, but here's the key to it. The tree, the worm, the air, and the bird are all moving also. So as those objects move with the Earth, as the Earth moves around the sun, so they're also in motion too. So the bird, when the bird drops from the tree, the tree won't be spinning away from the bird because the bird is also moving with the tree and the worm. So here's another little thought experiment. Flip a coin in a car, a bus, or a plane, and the coin will go up and down, and you'll be able to catch it without issue, as if, even as if the vehicle were at rest. If you were just standing on the street or sitting in a car that isn't moving, the coin would act the same. So the point is that the coin itself is already in motion, and the force of gravity is only going to affect that vertical motion of the coin. It won't affect the horizontal motion. The coin basically is, I like this phrase, the coin keeps up with you. It's already moving with you, and it's just going to keep on moving forward as you're moving forward in the airplane. This is just a little FYI I found interesting. I'm going to have to find a picture of this steel ball, but it hangs inside one of the skyscrapers in Taipei. So how does the law of inertia apply to objects in motion? The law of inertia states that objects in motion remain in motion if no unbalanced forces act on them. And here's the quiz. We'll just go through this very quickly.